Hi guys, so today we're going to go through a little quick backtesting session. Oh my god. So currently we are actually on July the 10th, Thursday. I want to start doing these usually every day. I backtest at least a week of data. It's one of my goals for 2026. So I'll be doing these recording sessions quite often. But really the purpose of posting these online is just to show hold me accountable to my rules, make sure I'm doing the shit correctly because sometimes I can lose focus. So I'm not really bothered anyone if no one watches these, but they're important to me. So let's just jump straight into this shit. So news. What did we on July the 10th? No news today. Doesn't look like it anyway. Currently bullish on high time frame. Seems like we're just sitting at all time highs. So I don't really want to be short on all times anyway. So I'll probably just be longs up to these highs anyway. Let's mark these out real quickly just to make sure we got these out. There we are. 30-minute time frame. Let's just mark it open real quick. Shit, man. Why are we on? Yo, I think I've already done this day, right? Okay, never mind. Let's move to the next day. We're starting Friday, right? Friday the July the 11th. Let's start with this. News, no news. Let's just mark it open right here. Okay. Daily time frame. Obviously pushing bullish still at all-time highs. Decent stack draws and liquidity to the upside right here, but I would still want long, so if we could come down, grab this low, tap into this mitigated 4-hour PDA, and then move higher, that would be pretty cool. We've also got this 4-hour gap above, so we need to be mindful of this, or use this as our DOL for the day. So we could potentially move up and then come back down as our DOL, or just target this for longs. 1 hour time frame, looking pretty bearish on the 1 hour time frame if anything. Yeah, I mean shit, like we are pretty displacing through bearish gaps. I mean bullish PDAs right now. But I don't know if I want to be short on our all-time highs really. Hmm. Let's see how we move throughout the day. But currently shorts are looking decent, especially with these stack draws right here as well. London lows, 1 hour low right here. Let's have a look what ES is doing. Still looking pretty bearish as well. On ES we do have this forward gap right here, which is likely, probably is 100% likely we're going to tap into at some point. So, 1 hour time frame. Not really in any sort of. Oh, we are. I think we're in a bullish SMT here as well. Yeah, bullish SMT from this low up to this low, and this low down to this low. So longs are looking decent, but like I say, we're in a pretty bearish momentum right here. Let's see what we do. SMT at this high as well, on the very high time frame, yeah. So necessarily high time frame sell model, but let's see how the day goes. See what we do here. So what have we tapped into here? Tap into this high time frame hourly PDA. What does ES do? Same thing on ES. What have we got? A target this low, and this 4 hour low down here inside a bullish PDA. This could look like a decent mech. Have we got a 5-minute target? Yep, right here. It looks more like an insta break even though. That's the only issue. Shit, we didn't even inverse this gap anyway regardless, so let's see what we do here. Yeah, well, that trade's down the drain anyway. So we tap with this bearish PDA, now displacing lower. Look like we're going to displace through this gap. I mean, we could take a 5-minute inversion here, but I hate 5-minute inversions, bro. So I'd rather wait for us to open up like a 50-minute, not gonna lie, rather than take this short, or to open up another 5 minutes, sorry, and take a continuation down to these lows instead. Because I just hate taking 5-minute inverses. Look, it's preference, but they just never work out well for me. Like, and it's quite like big R regardless. I mean, shit, if you take this, like, was it from this candle? Like, look at the size of that stop, bro. Like, it's just not worth it for me to take that long for me. Sorry, that short. So I'm just gonna wait and see if we get some sort of 5 minute con, as we now have the 1 hour support as well. So I mean, look at this shit now. Tapping into this 5 minute gap. No 15 minute, just a 5 minute con. I mean, we start investing. I mean, we don't even have any gaps, so shit. Oh my god. Did we hit like a high time frame? I mean, we hit this 50 minute? Damn, bro. No entry there at all, though. Where's that 10 a.m. candle closed? 10 a.m. candle closed really, really bullish. Inversing this 1 hour PDA. This is our obviously next draw on liquidity. If we can open up, if we got a 50 minute? No, 30 minute? Nah, bro. I mean, shit, we could take like a 5 minute con, but we've already respected this like 5 minute here with no entry. Therefore, like, if we take another 5 minute con, we were doing 5 minute con, 5 minute fair value gap on support with another 5 minute fair value gap, which like I was just not willing to take, even though this deal well is really obvious. Okay, so we tapped into that bearish gap now, that unmitigated 4 hour gap. We could get like a decent juicy mech from this. 50 minute was still no gaps there. So we don't really have loads to target, but we might see a rebalance of this range. It's just we're so bullish though on high time frame. Let's see what we do here. Just no entry there at all. This isn't looking great, guys, I'll be honest. There's been nothing I really like here. Shit, I mean, we're displacing through like bullish gaps now, but just like look at this chop, and then we'll likely have like, no, we don't have LRL, I'll stop, but I bet there was a 30 second in here, bro, somewhere. Shit, was that a gap? Nah, I'm not counting that as a gap. Nah, bro. Yeah, I'm just gonna fade that. If we can tap into this 50 minute, might be a little better, but we are pretty late in the day anyway. So, let's see what we do here. Yeah, I'm not liking this chop. Looks like it's just a no trade day for me, I'll be honest. Just didn't see anything I liked that day. Let's just move on to the next and see where we can go from here. So, let's just mark out market. Actually, let's get rid of these drawings. Let's mark out market open again. Look on the high time frame bearish. Sorry, high time frame bias. Okay, so we have this NWOG here, which we've already filled, and we're clearly displacing through. We are delivering from the sell side liquidity down here, but we did leave relatively equal lows high time frame, And currently, so sweep this low, displacing through this NWOG. Not really much to play off here on the forward time frame. We do have this like unmitigated hourly gap in here. But I think currently longs look better. Just the way we're displacing through this NWOG looks beautiful. And then we've got like these like this intermediate lows inside this hourly gap. Like we definitely need to come down to come higher, so and then target these highs back up to all-time highs. That'd be pretty cool. But I mean, we need to be careful because we did leave these decent stack draws and liquidity to the downside on ES as well as NQ. So let's just see what the day does here. I mean, shit, we got anything on the 30-minute or 50-minute time frames? Let's have a look. It's just that same point, really. SMC at them lows. Yeah, it's just chop, bro. Let's see what we do here. Yeah, it's pretty obvious what we're gonna do. Five-minute gap right here, but where's our support? You could argue that our support is from this hourly gap, but I don't know if I would want to take a 5-minute con from that, especially off market open, and especially when we've just taken out a pretty decent DOL right here. Like that's our next DOL is basically up in this high. So now we are like integrating this unmitigated 1 hour gap. So I don't really want to be taking like a 5-minute con from that, personally. See, like now we continue lower. Shit, did I just miss a mech? Nah. No stop hunt. LRL at stop. Not really the best trade. Operating within a 5-minute. Yeah, I'm happy I faded that. Oh my god. Bro, I mean, shit, I mean, I want some sort of stop hunt here. Oh my god. Wow. Look at that displacement. Is that inside a 5-minute? We're literally about to form a 5-minute candle. Shit, we're in a 4-minute anyway. Let's see what we do. So are we now in... No, we're not. Do I want to take this though? Like, I mean, shit. That R will be crazy. I want to wait for some sort of probably another 5-minute con, because yes, this is a decent trade, but the idea that we've came up so high, like our stops will generally just be huge. So I'd rather us like look at the size of this. Like shit, I'm not aiming for that. Like my break even point is like here. Like no. So I would rather us form like a 5-minute con and then displace high from that. But other than that, this is looking pretty bullish for me now. Especially with that V-shaped recovery. See what we do here. Not really getting much at all, boys. Just fucking chopping. Right. Yeah, shit, we're just doing nothing right now, I'll be honest. There's just absolutely nothing I want to take. Like, that long mech long looked cool. It's just the fact that we had such a big R. It's just the reason why I didn't want to take it. Like, we would still literally be in, like... Yeah. There's not really much going on at all. I mean, shit, we might form a 50-minute, and then we can, like, come down and then take a long from that. But right now, I really don't know, bros. Did we form that 50-minute yet? No, 10:30. 10:30. We may have not even formed that. Fuck. Bro. Oh my god. Just inverse a 5 minute after. Shit, I mean, could argue that's a stop on. But do I want to take that? Got SMT at that gap as well. Could be pretty cool. Five-minute short. But we're already operating within another 5 minutes, so that's something I want to consider. This shit generally just looks like another no trade day. We are operating within this 1 hour. I mean, this 5 minute gap right now. We'd never inversed it, so. But we look like we're about to. And we're about to form a 5 minute gap right here. Yeah, this shit buns. Alright, well, it's nothing I like. Move on to the next day. Do we have news this day? I'm pretty sure we do. Yes, we have news this day now. And what time is that? 8:30, 8:30. 8:30 we've got news. Let's mark out our market open quickly and see what we're doing. Should really start marking out. Let's see what London does as well. Okay, we just seem to be chopping London session, so I want to see some sort of manipulation and then distribution from that. We got London lows down here. What are we doing the 4 hour time? So we're back towards all-time highs. So my prediction was right from this sweep. So I don't really want to be I don't want to be taking any shorts at all-time highs. I want to start. We're gonna have to come down in order to take longs, if that makes sense. So we got that 4 hour low down there. Have we got anything on the hourly time frame? London lows are inside bullish PDAs right now. So if we can come down and get London lows, we could get like this low, like kind of high time frame AMD model, manipulate lower in order to distribute higher. But right now, we're not really doing much at all. 15 minute. Let's see what we do. It's happening in this 50-minute gap right now. Obviously pretty bullish in that time frame. What we do in the 5 minute? Split the 5 minute intermediate low. Two-minute IFEG. Potentially there's a 3 minute up here though. We need to be careful. Yeah. Let's see us go lower. Nice. Nice. 2 minute gap. 5 minute target. All time highs up here. Give me a 2 minute gap. 2 minute IFEG. Damn, bro. No entry, bro. It just gets missed. like an insta break even as well, because we're gonna tap into that 5 minute like immediately. So I don't know if I want to be taking longs when we our break even points like that. What's ES doing? ES is operating within a 5 minute as well. I want to fade this. I just don't like the way we're just like, we're basically just going to get an immediate break even. Chopping, now we're just chopping. Get a stop on here, and then start getting displacement higher would be better. We didn't form an SMT with ES. This looks promising. If we have a gap, any gap at all, bro. Oh my god, is that a gap? Oh my god, I think there's like a 1 pixel gap right there. Oh my god. How small that shit is. I mean, there is a gap necessarily. Is there an SMT at this low as well? No. 15-minute target up here. Or 5 minute. I mean, we closed pretty bearish on high time frame. But yeah, I think I might take this actually. I have like quite like good discretion in this trade. I'm gonna take this. Like this, like we've just had another stop punt. I'm just gonna take a 1-to-1. Yeah, perfect. Like we've had good displacement from this 1 hour gap after a stop hunt. Swept liquidity in here, so sweep of key level, London lows, session liquidity, tapped into this 1 hour PDA. Decent. Wait, let me refresh my screen. Decent deal well above with all-time highs, as well as a 50-minute gap. So if we were to continue lower, then we would have to at least come back to this 50-minute gap. Is there 5 minute? Yes, there is a 5 minute, but it's at the 15. So in order for us to continue lower, we would have to rebalance this range and then continue lower, especially after having good displacement from a stop hunt, and then a tap into a 1 hour PDA. So we're still pretty bullish on high time frame as well. I'm pretty. The only thing is that that gap there, like 1 pixel gap. But I mean, I have decent discretion in this, so I'm just gonna take this. I'll probably just go break even at one of these, maybe this high right here. And this is decent like LR as well, like just all along here. It's like decent low resistance liquidity as well. So it's not a bad like. This looks like a pretty decent trade to take. Can we do this on NQ? No, so I'm just gonna take it on MNQ, so we can get the 1% risk. Oh shit! Look at that. On MNQ we made on NQ we made. Oh, are these relatively equal lows? Damn, they're equal lows. Wait 2 seconds, guys. We're back, right? The only issue is we do have relatively equal lows here. I'm pretty sure. Oh no, we don't. We swept it. Right, great. That's even better. But look at this on MNQ. We actually have an SMT. Like we don't sweep these lows. That's so strange. I've never seen that before. Just gonna aim for 1-to-1 here. Seven contracts on MNQ. Let's see what we do here. break even now. Nice. Yeah, nice little long there. I really like that trade. Like high time frame support after a stop hunt, immediate displacement, and despite even though we had a pretty shitty IFEG, the idea that we've displaced through this bearish leg gives me pretty high conviction that this trade is at least going to hit that 50-minute and then continue lower afterwards. Especially with the stacked LRL above, this is like a decent example of a PDI model. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that trade. What I'm going to do on these recordings, I'm just going to go through each day, you know, just as I usually do, and then I'll probably journal the trades afterwards. So I'll probably just take a quick screenshot of this and then I can journal it later. So, but we'll move on to, we'll see how the rest of this day play out, and then we'll move on to the next day. Like, what I'm expecting, obviously, is to hit this 50-minute and then displace lower, but you never know, it might just come all the way back up to all-time highs. Yeah, this looks like it's hit a 5-minute now. Yeah, we just hit a 5-minute. And now we're getting like immediate displacement from this. So what I'm going to do is, recently I've been taking, like, if I usually win on a live trading day, I win and then I get off. I get off the chart straight away. But usually during backtesting, I take multiple trades. But I definitely want to do in these. This is what I mean. I want to stick to my rules. So from now on, when it comes to these accountability backtesting sessions, I want to make sure that I'm sticking to my rules. So I'm gonna predict where price can potentially go. So this looks like a 5-minute continuation to me, up to all-time high. So I'm gonna mark this out, but I'm not gonna take this, for example. It's just a prediction of where I think price will go, if that makes sense. Like support from a high time frame PDA after a stop hunt, tapping this 5-minute gap. The only issue is we still operate within this 15-minute, but that's, I mean, we could go up to here. Let's see what we do. Yeah, and that's why we don't take trades after we've won. Exactly. So yeah, now we're tapping into this 15-minute gap. Now we're displacing lower. So yeah, look at that. Yeah. Nice. Next day. Smart the shit out. So 9:30 right there. Damn, we're in a big imbalance right now. We must have shit the bed yesterday. Right. Okay, forward time frame. Let's see what we're doing right now. Okay, so currently we're displacing through this 4-hour bearish gap, but that is not until the 10 a.m. candle closes. In the bullish bias, we are respecting this bullish high time frame PD ray after a sweep of a key level. So this is looking, personally, this is looking bullish to me, especially with we're being still at all-time highs. ES is looking a little more bearish, like we seem to have displaced through a lot of bullish, this massive bullish leg right now, and we still got this 4-hour PD above. So ES is definitely looking a little more bearish than NQ, but I'm going to take my bearish, obviously because we trade NQ, I'm going to take my buys off NQ. So let's just mark out some key levels that I wouldn't mind price coming up and respecting or disrespecting, and then we can go from there. So, oh shit, it's like 90 bullish gaps. We're currently sitting inside this bearish gap right now. Not much going on at all. 30 minutes, is there any sort of 30-minute gaps we can look at? 15 minutes? Because this just looks like shit, I can't lie. Okay, we do have this 15-minute right here, just sitting here. Let's have a look on high time frame what we're doing right now. So we're reacting from the scalp. Need to be careful. Yeah. Yeah, this looks really bearish now, I can't lie. 5-minute com might be quite cool, or 15-minute. Yeah, if we can form a 15-minute and then take a short from that, that would probably be better towards this DOL. Because right now, like, I don't know if I want to be taking longs from this, especially with this LR below. Inverse is 15. No high time frame PDA below for longs. Yeah, this is definitely looking like a short bias to me. Got like a 5-minute up here. 5-minute up here. See what the 10 a.m. candle does. 15-minute. Yeah, 15-minute gap right here. Definitely want this 15-minute gap to get traded back to, and then we can displace lower. That'll be pretty cool. But let's see what we do here. Let's have a look what ES is doing. I mean, ES shit, we're probably like bullish S&T right now with ES. ES seems pretty bullish. Just tap that 5-minute. Invest. See, these are always the trades I sometimes struggle with. So, okay, we're delivering from a nice forward PDA. We're looking really bearish on high time frame, displacing through these bullish PDAs. But the issue is in this is that we are in pretty like premium price range. So if we mark this out, we haven't tapped equilibrium or like any sort of discounted price range yet, but we are tapping into the first 5-minute. And we have got a good rejection here with an obvious deal well below. The only other issue I'll put on that is that currently we are in an SMT with ES. From like this low to this, I mean, like a valid, really a proper valid SMT, but did we get stop on a low time frame as well? Yeah, we tapped on that gap as well. 1 minute. This is looking, I mean, it's looking decent. I might take this. It's just pretty obvious deal well to me. Like, it's pretty obvious that we're going to come down and at least tap this low right here. Good displacement through a 2-minute IFEG. We just don't really have much, like, LRL, but I think I'm going to rip this. Yeah, I'm going to rip this. Can we take this on NQ? Nah, I'm just going to take it on MNQ again. You know what I want to do? I'm pretty sure I am just going to target a 1-to-1, because if we target this low, this is quite a high resistance low. Like, we've came down, we've swept a key level, and then we've displaced higher from it. So necessarily there isn't much of a reason for us to come back to this low. I would rather us just get a 1-to-1 and then just aim for that as our deal well, and just go for the low hanging fruit instead. So I might just see if I can get like a 1-to-1. Yeah. Right. See what we do here. Break even at this low. Let's be mindful of ES. Are you kidding me, bro? Oh my god. Right, let me hop back on this. Looks like we wanted to continue higher. See, this is looking a little better now because now we've had a stop hunt as well. Do we really enter here? Now we invest the 5 minute now. Yes, hit the 15. So we are operating within a 15 minute on ES now, and we are in that discounted price range that I was mentioning earlier. Good displacement. It's that 2 minute gap. We never invest. Great. Stacked LRL below. Tapping in with 15 minute gap on ES. Good displacement out of that gap. Support from a high time frame PDA. Within OTE of range. Discount of range. OTE on ES. Nah, it's discount of range. 2 minute inverse. Not the best displacement. And like necessarily LRL stop. This might genuinely just be a fade. Shit will likely shit the bed, but oh my god. Wow. Wow. The fuck is that volatility? Jesus. I mean, I'm guessing my deal well was correct. Now we're just fucking chopping. Yeah. Oh well, next day. So now we're clearly, I mean shit, let's look if we got any news first. 18th. 8:30, 10 a.m. So we got 10 a.m. news here, so either we get a trade in before 10 or we just wait for 10 a.m. news to come out. We are currently just clearly displacing through bearish gaps right now, and obviously going to be shooting up to all-time highs. It'd be cool if we can come down, sweep these lows, and then get a long from that. In terms of bearish bias though, there's not really much we can take a trade on, so I definitely want longs today. These relatively equal lows down here. Operating within a 15 currently. Let's see what we do here. Nice. This looks like a nice 930 Judas. Bullish on high time frame. Only issues if we have an SMT here. We don't. But we have having a manipulation of those highs, and we are tapping inside a bearish PD and ES. We're not on NQ, but I am bullish high time frame wise. We just tapped into this 1 hour bullish PDA. And this, oh, and this 4 hour as well. Damn, this is looking nice. This is looking really nice. Within OTE of range as well. Yeah, this is looking really nice. Instant displacement, 930 highs above. Yeah, bro, this is, I think I want to take this. I just aim for the 930 highs. Because I'm guessing we have a 5 minute in here. Yeah, the 5 minutes there. 50 minute, yeah. I think I want to take this. This looks really nice. Oh my god. Wow. Wow. Oh my god. I genuinely just shit my pants for a second. Oh my god. That was crazy, yo. Like, look. Oh my god, I genuinely just shit my pants for a second there, but we're good. We're good. Damn. Oh my god. That was crazy. Do we just shoot up to all-time highs now? Let's see what we do here. Might get a 5 minute con. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like a 5. Yeah, that's me done for the day. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to take a trade from this because now we've taken our deal well for the day and we'll likely continue lower, but I'm not willing to short all-time highs, so. Shit, I actually got tapping with 15. Yeah, it's tapping with 15. Yeah, it's not really an entry though. Yeah, next day. So this is going to be the last day of the backtesting session because that's now a week. Ugh. Let's see what we're doing right now. 30-minute time frame. Nice. God, this is fucking chop. Oh my god, bro. Look at this chop. 4 hour time frame. Very bullish, obviously. Still at all-time highs. What's good about backtesting this month that I've noticed is that it's great to just like, for practice going up towards all-time highs. It's really good to like look at trades, you know, during that start business. It's gonna happen every time. It's gonna happen at some point that we're at some point that we're at all-time highs, you know. So it's good practice to always have this in your sleeve, you know. So yeah, this is a pretty good month to backtest if you want to practice trading with all-time highs. So definitely worth looking at. All-time highs up here. Yeah, definitely bullish. Really don't want to be short on this. SMT right now as well. We generally might just shit the bed today. No lie. Let's see what we do. So that 10 a.m. candle. That's even worse. So that candle we closed pretty bearish. Oh wait, no, this candle it's not too bad actually. We are now tapping into this forward gap while sweep of a key level as well. We've then just had a 1 minute inverse. Whether that's the highest time inverse, I'm not sure. No, it's not the highest time inverse. We need to wait for, yeah, we need to wait for at least a 2 minute. Yeah, we don't have a 5 minute gap in this leg. Oh, shit, it's gonna be a 4 minute. It's gonna be a 4 minute inverse. Would be better if we got like another stop hunt. Nice. Now if we get displacement. Nice. Damn. Joey just goofing about right now. It's a shame that we didn't get that 1 minute inverse there. That would have been a decent trade, but because we left this gap right here, it's like this was a brilliant candle. If we just displaced it a little bit more and inverse this gap, I definitely would have taken that trade. But because now we're just fucking about, there's not really much going on here. So I'm gonna fade that. Yeah, it just looks like a no trade day anyway. Yeah, just shit the bed. Definitely nothing I want to take here. Right, I think I want to end the session there. That's a week of backtesting done. Let's have a look. So this is July so far. We're up 1k right now on July. We've had, I think we took two. Oh no, we didn't. So we've taken like, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 trades, and we've won one break even, 4 wins, and 2 losses. So overall, not too bad on July so far. We'll see how it goes tomorrow. We'll see if we can get this fucking PNL up, because this has been quite a slow month. Like, I mean, compared to last month, we made four and a half grand. So let's see how we do here. But I'm pretty sure the trades I took, I was really happy with. That loss, I feel like, was just a bit unlucky. Maybe we shouldn't be short on at all-time highs, but I did have quite high conviction in it. So, and we did have a form of high time frame support, but it's just one of them things. So I guess we move on tomorrow. I'll see you guys tomorrow.